Hi, my name is Ganelin. For this discussion, I choose Vera Cruz because he inspired me a lot. He showed strong determination in fighting for the right of Filipino farm workers in the United States. As an Ilocano myself, I feel proud and connected to his story. I admire how he stayed strong even when Filipino workers were treated unfairly. He did not give up and helped better working condition and gave a voice to people who were ignored. Who is Philip Vera Cruz? Philip Vera Cruz was born on December 25, 1904 in Ilocos, Philippines. He later moved to the United States in 1926. In the US, he worked as a farmer and became a labor activist. This means he helped to fight for the better rights and working conditions for farm workers. He later became the vice president of the United Farm Workers, also known as UFW, which is a large group that support and protect farm workers. Reason for immigration. Billy Cruz and many other Filipinos came to the United States because of the limited economic opportunities in the Philippines. Many were searching for a better job and better way of life. They hoped by working abroad they could support their families and build a better future. His His history also part of a larger wave of Filipino immigration during that time, when many Filipino came to the US to work in farms and other labor jobs. Filipino immigration to the United States was strongly influenced by US colonization of the Philippines. Many Filipinos men arrived at year 1920s to 1930s. Many of them work in farms, canneries, and agricultural fields. Even though they work hard, they often experience very difficult living and working conditions. Challenges faced by Filipino immigrants. Filipino immigrants faced many challenges when they came to the United States. They experienced racism and discrimination, which made life very difficult for them. Many were also forced to live in segregated housing and were not treated equally. They worked low wages and often had poor working conditions, especially in farms and canneries. All that time, they also had limited legal protection, so it was hard for them to defend their rights. Life as a farm worker. In addition to these challenges, many Filipinos also work in farms where the condition was even difficult. They had to work long hours under the sun with very little rest. Even though they work hard, they were paid very low wages. Many jobs were seasonal, so they did not have stable income all year. They also did not have benefit like healthcare or strong labor protection. Because of the difficult condition faced by Filipino farm workers like low wages, long hours, and lack of benefits, the farm workers movement was created. The goal of the movement was to fight for the better right and improve workers' condition. They pushed for the higher wages so workers could afford to support their families, better and safe working condition. Fair treatment and strong workers' protection. This movement was important because it gave workers, including Filipinos like Philip Vera Cruz, a voice to stand up for justice and equality. The Delano strike in 1965 was a major movement in farm workers' movements. It was first started by Filipino workers who were part of Agricultural Workers Organization Committee or the AWOC. They protested for better wages and improved working conditions. Later, they joined with Mexican American workers, which made the movement stronger because they united for the same goal. Philip Vera Cruz played an important role in this strike as one of the Filipino labor leaders. He helped organize workers and supported the fight for justice and equality. This strike became a historic victory because it showed how unity and teamwork can create real change. Partnership with Cesar Chavez. As after the Delano strike, the unity between the Filipino and Mexican American workers became even more stronger. Philip Veracruz continued working closely with Cesar Chavez after they joined during the strike. Together, they helped form the United Farm Workers or the UFW. Their partnership promoted solidarity among workers, meaning they stayed united to fight for the same goal. This teamwork strengthened the labor movement and helped continue the process that started during the Delano strike. Leadership and impact of Philip Veracruz. Philip Veracruz was a strong, dedicated leader in the farm workers movement. He believed deeply in fairness, dignity, and equal rights for all workers. He helped form the United Farm Workers and worked closely with other leaders to support the movement. One of his important values was solidarity. He believed when workers are stronger when they stood together, no matter their background. Even when facing challenges, he remained committed for fighting for justice and improving the lives of farm workers. In fact, Pili Veracruz on Asian American history. Billy Vera Cruz made a big impact on Asian American history because he helped bring more recognition to Filipino Americans and their contribution in the United States. His work also increased awareness about labor rights and improved conditions for workers. He helped advance labor rights through farm workers movement and inspired future activists to continue fighting for justice. His history also highlight the experiences of immigrants and show the important role they played in the history. This topic connects to Asian American studies in several ways. It shows the history of immigration and the experiences of Filipino Americans in the United States. It also highlights issues of race, discrimination, and inequality that many Asian Americans face. Philip Veracruz' story is part of the labor activism where workers fought for the better right and condition. Overall, this helped us understand Asian American identity and the importance of recognizing their contribution in the history. In conclusion, Philip Veracruz came from the Philippines in search of better opportunities. When he arrived in the United States, he faced discrimination and difficult working conditions. Even with these challenges, he became a major labor leader in the farm workers movement. His activism helped improve workers' rights and left a legacy. His life shows how immigration and activism are connected and how people can work together to create a change. Thank you. And these are some of my references I pulled to the Delta Library. Thank you. Hope you guys learned something. Bye.